Hello, 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 physical family. It is I, Kwame. How you guys doing? Hope everybody's well during these times. I'm live. Hello, 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 everyone. I hope everybody's doing all right. Um, Welcome to our foam rolling class today. Just another day in the life of physical. I hope everybody's doing okay. Um, if you are out there, give a little hello. Definitely don't be afraid to say hi. Let me take this mask off. Yeah, it's a little hot in here. Sorry. Um, but yeah, I think the one thing I definitely want to emphasize about foam rolling is just, like I said, people have their different preferences on the importance of foam rolling. Me personally, I feel like it's great. Um, I definitely try to foam roll as much as possible. I was foam rolling last night because my body was super tight. But like I said, I think it's something that we have to start incorporating or trying to incorporate in our everyday lives. Um, for example, people will ask you the question, oh, well, if they want to foam roll, they're like, so when do I foam roll? Do I foam roll before or after my workout? You can actually do both. Um, so before the workout, like I said, foam rolling helps in terms of reducing muscle density, helping to promote like a greater range of motion and a better warm-up. Because like I said, if you haven't, say you've been sitting down all day and then you decide to go work out, foam rolling will definitely help just try to loosen up all those muscles that have been just sitting around and been stiff all day. And if you decide to do it after your workout, definitely great for muscle recovery. Try to help loosen up all those tight muscles that you develop during doing all those strenuous workouts. Like for example, I was kicking a soccer ball around the other day, and like I said, my calf got tight. Now, would I have survived without foam rolling? Probably not. But like I said, it felt good to stretch all of that out and do it. Um, Another thing is people will ask you, how long do I foam roll? That's kind of up to you. I tend to foam roll between 30 seconds to a minute, just depending on the severity of what I'm feeling. Um, so, like I said, it really just depends on how you're feeling at that moment in time. Like, if you're super tight, I definitely would say more on the closer to a minute or a little bit over, just to kind of really loosen yourself up. But like I said, if it's not too bad, then you can, like I said, you can, kind of cheat the system and do it for 30 seconds. All right, so what's going to happen is I'm going to go through a series of different foam rolling exercises and foam rolling the whole body. All right, so we're going to start down at our feet and move all the way up. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is start with our calves. Like I said, there's kind of two different ways you can do it. You can do both at the same time. So it's gonna happen. You're gonna lay on the floor, and I'm gonna slide myself forward. And there's two parts of the calf per se. There's the upper part where it's real meaty, where the base of basically the muscle's at, and then there's your lower part of the calf. So again, like I said, there's two ways to do it. So I'm just gonna focus on my upper calf right now, and then I'm slowly just sliding back and forth just to loosen up my calves. Or the second way I was referring to, which I find to be a little bit more effective, is you're going to put your foot over your other foot to create some weight, and you're going to lift up and really try to drive into the foam roller. And as you can see, my voice is changing because it's a little bit more strenuous, and I didn't realize how tight I was. All right, so we're doing the upper calf. Then you can slowly move yourself back and put the foam roller on your lower calf. And if I start crying, I apologize, because this actually really hurts. All right, so I'm twisting and turning, trying to get different crevices of my calf. Whew. I felt that one. All right, so also what you can do is kind of like a high and by with your calf, and you can do this with certain parts of the body. You can just rotate your foot on the foam roller. So like I said, if it's too difficult to slide back and forth on the foam roller, just gradually just turn your foot where it can get little parts. And like I said, if you have one little knot, you can turn and stay there. Yeah, and that's where my little knot is, right there on the side. All right. And then I'll turn inwards, and then I'll keep my foot up. Same thing over here. So, turning left and right. And like I said, you just find those little spots that are tight. Let the foam roller do its job, and then again, if you have one spot that's tighter than another one in particular, that you can just turn there, and then just slowly do the same thing. All right. So now we've done our calves. We're gonna go to our hamstrings. All right. It's kind of the same concept as the calf, and you're just rolling back and forth to get. If you want to do both, you can. Me personally, I find it to be a little bit more effective doing one at a time. So I'm just slowly going back and forth on my hamstrings. Feels nice. So like I said, if you have one hamstring that's tighter than the other, which most people do, so my left one is tighter than my right. So what's going to happen, I'm putting my right foot down and kind of giving me a little bit more leverage to try to drive into my hamstring. And like I said, you don't have to do what I do. I like putting the foam roller on the edge to kind of, get a little extra something to kind of push into using the edge of the foam roller. But like I said, you don't have to do that. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and switch. That is a great question. If you don't have a foam roller, what can you use? Try to find something sturdy, like a water bottle. Would definitely help. Like a tight towel, water bottle, like a tennis ball, can of soup, little lacrosse ball if you have those. Like I said, you don't have to necessarily use something as sturdy as this. Something that's like in your house that that won't break if you put a body part on it. I've seen people kind of use like frozen water bottles. That's like a big thing. Like I said, it will be cold, but it'll definitely get the job done. So if you do not have a foam roller, like I said, water bottle, frozen water bottle, tennis ball, a tight towel, lacrosse ball, something like I said is just sturdy enough that you can use. All right. So let's go ahead and do the other side. So I'm putting my left foot down, adjusting it. Go ahead and foam roll in. And like I said, as you begin to foam roll more, you'll see that you'll become looser and looser. All right. So now we're done with our hamstrings. And what I'm going to target is our IT bands, our hip adductor muscles. This tends to hurt a little bit more because the thing is you're putting your body weight on top and you're really driving it in. All right, so what's going to happen is I'm laying on the side. So think of it, you're laying on your bed watching TV, and you're just slowly rolling up and down. Like I said, you're going to feel this a lot more because if you have your body weight. All right? If this seems to be a little bit too uncomfortable, you can put your other foot down. So I have my left foot down, and I'm using that as a way to guide myself over the foam roller. And like I said, my hip adductor is a little bit tighter, so I'm just going to go a little bit longer than I would with, my calves or anything like that. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So same concept. you're laying on your bed, you're watching TV, and you're just going to roll up and down. Oh, sorry. I'll roll myself back into the picture. And then again, if that's too much, you can put your foot down. Just to give you a little bit more coordination. Alright. So that's our hip abductor muscles, our IT bands. Whew. Man, I'm sweating already. And we're just getting started. Alright. So how's everybody doing? Oh, I definitely feel that. How's everybody doing? Alright, so if you've been foam rolling with me, definitely shake your legs out. I hope everybody's doing alright. Here's another tool. Rolling with Kwame. Hey, Ray. How's it going? Hey, Summer. Whew. Alright, I hope you guys are doing alright. Alright, so looks like everybody's doing alright. People are responding. Nobody's passed out on me. So we'll keep going. Alright. So now we're going to focus on our glutes. So essentially what's going to happen is you're just going to sit on the foam roller and you're going to roll back and forth. Alright. So you can put your fingers on the ground to help get your coordination going. But like I said, this is good for if you've been sitting down all day, haven't been doing much, you've been traveling a lot. In the car for like 6-7 hours, because I'm not sure if people are flying right now, but if you've had to travel, this is something good. Just sitting on a foam roller and just rolling back and forth, because with rolling your glutes, it's helping release your glutes, which stops pulling on your lower back. So like I said, sometimes when we've been sitting for a long time, our lower back tends to tighten up, and sometimes we think it's our back, but in reality it's probably most likely our glutes. Alright, so we go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so now what we're going to do is our low back. And the low back is actually kind of interesting because there's like definitely different avenues of foam rolling your back. So what's going to happen is I'm going to place the foam roller in my low back. I'm going to put my hands behind my head, and I'm going to lean back and get that stretch. Heard a couple cracks. All right. And then again. So it's kind of like you're doing a sit-up without doing a sit-up. That feels good. But if that's too much, what we can do is you can use your feet and your hands, and you can slowly go up and down on your back. And the thing is, you can focus on your lumbar first. So let me bring it back to my low back. All right. So notice I'm just focusing on my low back right now. And then if you want to go in the middle and upper back, scoot forward. Sorry about that. The earpiece came out. And then, like I said, you'll roll forward, and you're just rolling. Just getting that nice stretch in the back. Just loosening up all those back muscles. And this is going to help semi-open up your chest as well. Because, again, when we're living our everyday lives, we're on the computer, we're on our phones, we're on the eating, we're in front of a TV, we're driving, you know, we tend to cave our shoulders in. So again, is just trying to adjust, you know, opening up that chest cavity. All right. So another thing we can do to open up our chest is my personal favorite. I like calling it the lazy boy because you just are that, being lazy. All right, and you tend to lay down on the foam roller, leaving it in the center of your back, and then if you let your hands drop, you're allowing for you to open up your chest cavity. And then what you want to do is do a snow angel. And like I said, the foam roller's pressing into the shoulder blades, but also you feel your chest cavity opening up. So think of it as you're either doing a snow angel or you're laying at a beach doing what is it, like, what do people do at a beach anyway? They just do the little, what's the thing called? It's like a beach well. Is that what it is? Yeah. Alright. 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 Alright, let's go ahead and sit up. Alright. Oh my gosh. I do not know about you guys, but I feel like a new man. That was beautiful. So like I said, what's going to happen is we're also going to work on the shoulder a little bit. So that's like probably one of the last things I'm going to finish up with, and then open it up for questions. So what's going to happen is, so for the shoulder, you're going to go ahead and lay down, and you're going to place in between your chest and your shoulder. That's where the foam roller is going to be placed, and you're going to just slowly lift your arm up and then just roll the foam roller in there. So you're going to lay on your stomach and just gently roll your foam roller in between your chest and your arm where they meet. And like I said, that's just helping open up the chest cavity, just to kind of keep us stopping from rounding our shoulders or rounding out our backs. Yeah, feels good. All right, so let's go ahead and switch. Well, like I said, you can kind of do it for as long as you need to, just depending on how tight you are. All right, trying to get that placement. There we go. And then again. Yeah, it's actually a little tighter than I thought. Oof. Whew. All right, guys. Whew. I'm out here sweating. So how's everybody feeling? How's everyone doing? Again, so I'll do like a quick overview. Like I said, if you came into the class late, I'll definitely explain what I explained in the beginning. I personally find foam rolling to be very, very effective in terms of loosening up your muscles. Like I said, I feel really, really loose right now. People will ask you, oh, when do you foam roll? You can do before a workout or after a workout, just depending on what you're trying to accomplish. If you do it before your workout, you're trying to reduce your muscle density, trying to loosen it up. Like I said, if you've been sitting down for a long period of time, you're probably super tight, so you want to just go ahead and loosen everything up. If you do it after a workout, it's because, like I said, you've probably done some strenuous exercising, your muscles are super tight, and you kind of just want to loosen them up. Like I said, I personally do, just depending on the day, I'll do either or. Like I said, you kind of just got to find out what works for you. They'll say how long. Like I said, that also varies kind of. Like I said, you see a lot of studies where people say like you have to do a minute per area. But like I said, some places are not as tight as others. For example, my chest cavity is not as tight as my calves. Like my calves are probably the tightest part of my body actually. So like if anything, I'll probably foam on my calves for about a minute, minute and a half. And I'll probably work on my chest cavity for like like 30 seconds, because like I said, it varies in terms of just where your muscle tightness is. I think what we did, we went over the calf, we went over both parts of the calf, the upper calf, the meaty part, where your muscles are, where majority of your muscles are, and then we did the lower part, which is the soleus. If we want to get we want to get wow, I can't even speak. We want to use anatomy with it. Then we did our hamstrings, we did our glutes, hip abductors, low back, upper back, chest cavity. Like I said, you can probably foam roll almost any part of the body. Like I said, if you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. My email is Kwame, KWAME .Dickson at FYZICAL, FYZICAL.com. And I'm pretty sure that's it. I feel like I've been telling you guys for weeks what my email is, but I personally don't remember. Or you can call the office, 301-948-4395. Like I said, I'm always available. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Definitely be on the lookout for some new videos coming soon. And if you need any help, definitely feel free to contact me. But till then, it's always fun. I'm going to go drink some water because I'm sweating like a lot. All right, but you guys take it easy. All right, bye.